Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today we are in the split. And we just, was a Monday, talked about some really good players in a few matches, right? And we've had some really solid teammates recently in a lot of ships. However, not in Katsanis. All right, we've had a couple good teammates, though, for sure. I don't like to complain about teammates. I don't like to be toxic. I feel like the community, this is one of the communities that can be really bad for that, right? However, I am not going to get much help in this game, okay? And I don't normally say that. I don't even think I've ever said I've had a carry in this game. This is going to be way more carry of what most people would expect to. But I don't want to be toxic, right? And I don't want to talk bad. And our black is going to be the one that spawned with us. We have 2 radar destroyers. I don't know why Warships did that. Normally it put me up in against a radar destroyer every time. I would have really liked to gone up against this radar player, but this black, right? You can see he's already trailing behind the battleship. He is not moving forward very much. I don't want to rip on him, but he might, who knows, he might have been new to this ship. But if you guys watch how he plays, right, you guys are going to understand some real flaws to him, okay? And maybe it was his first time playing, who knows? Who knows? We get spotted here. We do split things. We pop a radar, and we are going to absolutely melt this Z-23. Notice there's no shells coming in from our destroyer right now, right? None. And, oh, he's almost dead, and a couple come in. Alright. Right, so, you know, we get our first kill. So, full health, first kill, we did almost all the damage, right? Just to give you a heads up, this black on our team, not ripping on him. If you're watching, hopefully this is a learning experience. This black is going to be our second best teammate according to the leaderboard in this match. We throw torps out because we see we are located. I figured after that this guy would get more aggressive. He doesn't. He hides behind of our battleship again. So this is, the black is going to be our second best teammate, and a cruiser that I don't know. I try not to put myself in other people's shoes, but I think he just stays alive for the most part, which is helpful, right? That can be helpful. We get spotted. It's the Northern Dragon, and this guy is, we get a good torps off of where we thought he might be, and this guy is shooting HE, so I'm not worried about it. If you guys didn't watch a Northern Dragon guide from a week or 2 ago, yeah, HE is not what you should be shooting out of that thing, and it's okay. It happens. He does start a fire on me though, but again, full health. Our black is not in a position to help us again, right? So you're thinking maybe he kind of gets the understanding we can be pretty aggressive. And we also have a Zeton here who, to his credit, is running in, and this Zeton player probably isn't a bad player. But he's probably getting pretty frustrated right now because I've murdered everything before he gets a chance. So, to the Zeton's credit, right? Also notice where the nearest ship is located, over to the left. I don't think our black has a location thing. Now, I'm going to do some dumb stuff right here. I'm going to shoot mountains, testing to see whether I can lob them. And why my accuracy stats are so bad, because I like to attack mountains. You know, and so this Zeton, to his credit here, he's gonna actually start shooting his Carcacholo, and he actually is gonna get a chunk. And we can see here we're starting to be able to loft it, so we're helping shoot this Carcacholo, and our Zeton hits him pretty good. And King George decides to ram him, even though he had the health advantage. That happens. We'll move on from that. But you're going to see our destroyer has sent out torps. He clearly does not have the located perk. You're going to see in a minute. He's still way back. And like I said, not trying to rip on this, just talking about how much of a carry this game is. And I don't use that term lightly. I even in my matches, I think I have 2 matches with 8 kills. I didn't even call them carries. This is an actual carry in this game, right? 2 destroyers completely full health we have taken out. We actually did help on a battleship a little bit, but we didn't do much to that battleship. So we have taken out 2 full health destroyers pretty much by ourselves, and it's not to Zeton. You know, Zeton didn't get a chance to even really help murder them guys, so it's not his deal. But you can see here, the black, them torps are really slow. You can see how spread out they were. He sent them a while ago, and he probably didn't realize that the Italian battleship was actually the closest thing to us. So we're going to work on getting our cap. Our team on the other side has had a rough go of things. That's okay, it happens. But we see a Bismarck and an Atlantico. And what I'm about to do, I would not recommend, guys. But I understand that I might need to really help my team on this match. And we are going to go to full war with this Atlantico. Now, our Zeton, I can completely understand what our Zeton does, because he's probably pretty annoyed that he hasn't been able to do anything yet but drive in a straight line. It's not his fault, right? So our Zeton is actually going to go charge in, do all this. Now, we are dodging and weave Atlantico as secondaries. This is not something I would recommend. I just get really aggressive in split and katanas. These guns are amazing. You can dodge a lot of stuff. You can see we haven't lost much health. We've got a couple fires on Atlantico. And remember, he had most of his health when he started this war. And we get another fire on him as well. And we're trying to be careful because there is a Bismarck obviously out in front of us. So we're trying to be careful and trying to help out obviously on Atlantico. So our Zeton doesn't really have the best angles, and we're not expecting much help from our black, right? So, also, there is the Bismarck. We're going to throw some really poor torps out. You guys almost will never see me throw torps out on the white line. I don't know why I did it here. I think it was just to do it. I should have known he might want to turn in, to be honest. And we come back out. Atlantico's pretty much still at the same place we left him, so we're going to work on chunking him down some more to get him out of this cap, because if we need to, we need this cap to actually win. Zeton goes in, does get a little bit of a hit on him, and Zeton goes absolutely down. But like I said, I can kind of understand that. He's probably pretty frustrated. And I try to understand teammates' plays, right? Like, I'm not going to, a lot of people will just say, oh, I didn't get no help in no match, right? The Zeton did try to help. He just wasn't super effective. However, our black is sitting in a contested cap right now. It's contested, and he's just sitting completely broadside in his smoke, not even moving. So instead of getting mad, I understand this right away. This black is not the world's best player. So I understand that. Instead of getting mad at him or nothing, I'm trying to work with him, right? So I'm like, all right, he wants to sit in his smoke. I will go spot, right? Maybe he'll shoot his guns off. He hasn't done a whole lot of that yet. So already we've gotten rid of 2 full destroyers, a mostly full Atlantico, and we are going to push up. When we know there's a destroyer or something in the cap, there's a Benham, right? And we know the Bismarck is real close as well. You can see our radar is spotting Bismarck 2. Now, there is no shots coming from our black here, right? He's in his smoke. Black has a really long smoke, and he's not shooting. Now, I take a couple bad shots at Benham, but this Benham is actually a solid player. He is dodging and weaving, and this guy, kudos to you, man, because you tier 6 up against a split. You did some solid work here. Like, as solid as you could, right? I lose my radar. That Benham ran away, right? Also, our Bismarck is spotted. Notice now is the time the black is going to do something. And he's going to do the one thing I probably wouldn't have recommended him do. He's going to go charge a Bismarck. Oh, Lord. Like I said, not ripping on him, but that is not how you play a black. You have a radar. There's no reason to run smack dab into a secondary ship. I'm aggressive, and that doesn't happen. Or I don't even do that. So to this Benham's credit, he understands my radar is down and charges in to try to kill me. He doesn't do a terrible job, and he's, you know, I'm dodging and weaving too. But this guy, real solid at that. And so kudos to you, Benham. You definitely were a solid player for sure. He just happens to be, you had terrible luck and came across a split player, right? Now we're trying to finish him off, even though we see the other destroyer. And we know that battleship, the Iowa, is moving in. Not much we can do, right? Benham was full health. Akatsi is full health. So again, 4 destroyers in this match I went heads up against with full health. Right? Now I understand I'm in the split, but I have teammates, right? 4 full health destroyers, and we, sadly for this Akazuki, we are going to go ahead and take him down as well. Now Benham got away with a sliver of health, and this Iowa is shooting at me. I tried to make myself as small as I could for him because Iowa American battleship guns can really hurt destroyers. Now, I don't send torps off here. Why? Because it gives him enough time to react, and I can put a fire on him, and he does put the fire out. Right? He's in an Iowa. I'm close enough now. He can't turn quick enough to dodge these. There's nothing he's going to be able to do. I'm 2 kilometers away. So we're going to keep firing our guns. He gets a really nice salvo, and I feel bad for this Iowa. That was a good shot, and I should be dead. But I'm not. And we depth strike that Iowa. Alright, so 4 full health destroyers, 2 basically full health battleships in this game, right? That we've done. We got a high caliber, a Confederate, and we've been, you know, contesting that base. That is about as much of a carry I've seen. That's 6 ships that I did most of the damage to, and 4 destroyers I basically did all the damage to. And now I'm getting aggressive because I want to finish up that Benham. I know he doesn't have much shot, and I know this is probably not a smart move on my part, but listen, I'm aggressive. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. I get spotted. I kind of have an idea where he is. And sure enough, he's right there. And we tried to dodge out for his shot. And we get our Kraken. So we killed all 4 destroyers from full health. And 2 battleships essentially from full health. I really thought this was going to be like a 4,500 base XP game. I didn't realize it was capture the base. So it obviously... it obviously wasn't, but still a very solid game. And normally I would say helping my team win, but I feel like this time I can actually say the one and only time, because I don't throw around the carry word like everybody else in this game. I'm carried our team to a win. And to be fair, I had well more than double the next person on my team. So kind of a selfish game by me, or a selfish video, but just showcasing 6 ships essentially from full health, 4 of them destroyers. That's a carry, in my opinion. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you folks next time. Have a good one.